All right, guys, we are here at Phoenix for the Next Generation Racing League Xfinity Series. These guys have just got done qualifying. Trying to see real quick. Who got pole? I'm not quite sure who got pole here, judging from the lineup. Just a second here. There you go. Paul's on pole with a 26.723. Eastwood on the outside. Ronnie Mack in third, 26.830. Jay Carter Cash qualified fourth. Reaper, fifth tonight. Time starts sixth. Tino in seventh. Zach Domer in eighth. Schmook Bongs qualified ninth, and Rainy Lou in 10th. So pretty quick laps out there for those Xfinity Series cars. 100 laps. And we'll be right back. We'll be back in just a minute. If you see us go blue screen, that means that the race is coming up shortly. We'll be right back. Well, guys, we have a bit of a rain delay in. Seems like we have a bit of a rain delay right now. They're going to have to reset the lobby. Not quite sure if they're going to go off the qualifying results, but I will stick with Zach's telemetry here. And we'll just kind of wait and see how fast they can get this second lobby up. So just sit back and enjoy the beautiful menus of NASCAR Heat 5, and we will be back momentarily. Remember, when you see blue screen, we're probably loading into the race, so just stick with us. We'll be back.
What's going on, buddy? Oh my god.
They got a rain delay right now, so we're waiting for the track to dry.
You just missed. I'm on Domer's stream right now. He just got raided by Sloppy.
What does that mean?
Like when you end a stream on Twitch, you can raid someone and all your viewers go there.
Uh-huh.
So, Sloppy picked Domer to raid.
Really?
Yeah.
How many views did Domer's got? How many?
He went from 5 to 30.
Yeah, he's still got quite a bit. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, what just happened? Domer's reaction, he's just sitting there straight-faced. I love it.
That's
no
crazy.
way that just happened.
Well, if they can all stick around and watch, they'd have a pretty good race to watch.
I know.
So hopefully they do.
Holy crap. I'm just sitting here, and I'm just like casually watching them get invited. And all of a sudden I saw Sloppy Joe raid. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I think they got 2 more here. Hey, will you message Tino, make sure he doesn't forget to message Trash or...
yeah, I'll just have Domer send me another one.
Hold on, I gotta get... yeah, make sure that we get invites here. Oh my god. There you go. I had a Trash in here too, so... He wanted to...
I got Domer sending me another invite.
Alright, cool.
Have you started the stream yet?
Yeah. We're live on YouTube.
I can't believe that just happened.
He just goated it. He just got goated.
How many does he have? He's still got like 30, yeah?
Yeah, he's just chilling at 30.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I guess it's time to eat this McDonald's.
Josh, I think a lot of people kind of left.
Man, it's the league race. You'll have to go through the process of joining our league.
Oh my god.
Alright, I got an invite.
Don't join yet. Don't join. They're not ready yet.
Oh, I got Domer's up, that's why.
I had Domer's up too.
Yeah,
I can't believe that just happened.
We all got Domer's
Good deal.
Well, yeah, because he's the only one usually streaming.
We got everybody.
Well, Timmy is too.
Worried about it. Yeah, okay.
Some kid just asked, how do I join the league in his chat. Trash. That's what you're doing.
There you go.
Recruit.
It's a new recruit.
Trash shows up at their doorsteps like, how you doing?
I can't believe that just happened. I'm still like struck on that. That's nuts.
Yeah, we're missing Blaney, A-Hat, and DC. Are they on?
Yeah, DC was out. A-Hat, he's missed again, so he'll just
I think Blaney
right,
said
timer's
on
going, guys.
Monday that he wasn't going to be able to make it today.
he did. Earlier he said that he thought he was I never heard.
I said something came off and just said, nope.
Alright, they're starting. I don't know if they're qualifying, but they're starting.
No, they got invited.
Tina said we can join.
Going in.
whisper to you.
You whispered to me?
That's like the whole thing on Twitch. It's whispering instead of like chats. Oh, I gotta click join race. Go watch it.
Says it's live. All right, about to go. All right, green flag's out. Paul Rank with the pole for the Desert Diamond Casino 200 at Phoenix. Xfinity Series action for the next generation racing league. Paul and Ronnie out with a pretty good lead over third there. Eastwood, another 5 car lengths back to fourth.
The 9 car just hit the wall.
92 is lagging.
Uh-oh.
I gotta get the Domer stream pulled up.
Yeah, looks like Kimes running in fourth. Jay Carter Cash in the 92 running in fifth. Ronnie Mack all the way out to the normal Phoenix line and with the lead going into one.
I see Ronnie potentially dominating this race because he's known in his former Cup starts here. He was always one of the better cars here in the Cup Series. See if that success can carry over to the Xfinity Series.
Yeah, I mean he's running a pretty good line there, even being a little high down the front straightaway there. Still holding good 3 car length lead.
Go back to
He's running a little bit higher on track, which is helping. It might be hurting his entry, but his center off is going to be way better than anybody else's all the time. And it's going to be best for his tires too.
Oh yeah, you can see that riding along with him right now live, just how much ground he gained center off in that last corner. Looking good up front in the 51. Eastwood looking
There's a good battle for second right now.
Yeah. Right underneath Paul.
Eastwood just clears him.
Paul with the crossover though.
Paul with the crossover. Well, that's going on. Kime and Jay Carter Cash are battling for fourth.
Yeah, Paul and Eastwood side by side still for second.
the good part to Eastwood running the high line is you can get a runoff.
Because, as Jeff Cheney's a little bit off the pace here, looks like he's had some issues, as has, looks like he's the one that's really had any two big issues.
I think it's hit the wall.
Eastwood has now cleared
like
Paul
they're
Rank.
pretty spread out now.
Good God, Ronnie is gone.
Yeah, it looks like Ronnie's got about second and a half lead over second. Paul looking low, followed by Kime in fourth, and Jay Carter Cash still running in fifth. Reeps in sixth, and Domer is running seventh currently.
I just looked over at Dermer's stream, and they were 3 wide there for a second in the middle of the corner.
Yeah, Phoenix definitely a place where you can do that, though.
Then you don't want to do that, though.
Yeah, it looks like Kime's gonna move up to. Oh well, Kime's running in fourth. Jay Carter's still fifth. Trying to hold off.
They both have closed in on that battle for second, though.
Yeah, even Rainey now in eighth, starting to come into the picture behind him there.
Reap and Domer are starting to close in on Jay Carter Cash here. Now it looks like Kime, the Eastwood and Paul, Kime just pulled away from Jay Carter, and he looks like he's falling back to the grasps of the other guys as Domer runs the corner a little bit high and Rainey clears Reed.
Yeah, I can't imagine that tires come into play this early at Phoenix, but maybe
tires can always come.
Handling
towards
issues
the
already.
end, I think they can. Towards the end of the run, they definitely will.
Let's just take a look at the leader here, Ronnie, on this side of things. He is just running such a smooth line around the track.
Ronnie's kind of just checked out. It's just the
he's not drifting up any or anything. He's just a little ways out there.
Oh yeah, he's now probably doubled that lead now, about 3 seconds over second as well.
Interesting bout here between the 21 of Tino, the 9 of Timmy, and the 18 of Bronco Boy. They're all in a little heated battle back here. As Paul has gotten back by Eastwood.
Yeah, looks like that's probably our best battle on the track right now. Currently 4th, 2nd, Paul, Eastwood, and Kime all running nose to tail right now. Kime's definitely looking sporty, looking to have his best run of the season right now. Running really good, putting pressure on Eastwood there for 3rd.
Kime is really good at like the mile and a half tracks. So I'm new when coming into this race. He was definitely gonna have a good run.
Well, last season his success from his championship season at Xfinity kind of just dissipated last season with the addition of Chief. And maybe he can carry the flag this season for the Joe Gibbs Racing crew in the Xfinity Series, but last season I think he maybe won 1 race last season, but he just didn't seem to have the same speed he had the season before.
And you know, it's all about competition, and you know, when you have somebody out there like Chief or even Dole last year in Cup, you know, it's just hard to win races. Those guys are good at what they do. They execute. They don't make a lot of mistakes. And, you know, maybe you take last season in Kime's shoes, like, as a learning experience. You know, hey, you know, we didn't get as many wins. We didn't win the championship, but we put down a lot of laps. And you're going to learn something from laying down the laps. So you come back this season and try to win early, like me and Trash. And then the rest is gravy on top.
Look, our wins were great this season. Both very unexpected wins this early in the season. Mine coming in the Daytona 500 and yours on Tuesday at Vegas. But, yeah, I mean, it's interesting as speaking of Vegas, our Vegas winner from the Xfinity Series, Zach Domer, he's looks roughly about 6th place at the moment, so not running too bad. Good opening run to the race. But, I mean, you just have to build on what you can, and hopefully Kime was able to build up more of a consistency last year and then just the wins, and maybe he can rip off a couple wins this season. But speaking of consistency, Ronnie Mack is running the most consistent line around this track I think you'll ever see.
Yeah, he's got a big gap now over the field here. So if you're running 2nd, 3rd, 4th, you're waiting to get some 4 fresh tires on these things and make some adjustments, try to close that gap in stage 2. I'm trying to see how many laps they have to go here when Domer hits the line. Gives a good idea of what we got going on.
It's roughly, well...
Oh yeah, so we're at the end of this stage. We're coming to 2 to go when Ronnie hits the line here. So, and it looks like fuel and tires is not a problem right now in stage 1 and stage 2. So these guys are gonna cruise to a stage 1
This is very tough. I'm trying to watch 3 things at once.
Yeah, it's hard, man. Could you imagine like 20 things on a screen?
I know, like I'm watching time. I've got the truck race on, and I have Domer's stream up.
What?
Right. Ronnie
What did you just say?
Down the back straightaway. Coming through 3 and 4. Hit the line. Take the white flag.
What did he just get warned for?
I don't know, but I'm not going to question it.
Not either.
Or is that it? Am I a lap behind? That looks
That's
like
the end.
That's
the end.
It says Zach's live. How live is he?
This is the stage right here.
Yeah, this was it.
Everyone was so quiet. I mean, that was a very uninteresting stage.
I mean, the other thing too, it's the beginning of the races. A lot of people are just going to be figuring stuff out, and then when the 3rd stage hits, it's when all hell starts breaking loose.
So there you go, finishers for stage 1. Ronnie Mack with the victory. Paul in 2nd. Kime finished 3rd. Eastwood 4th. Jay Carter Cash 5th. Domer 6th. Rainey Lou 7th. Reaper 8th. Watt 9th. And Timmy in 10th. Oh man, some pit strategy here. Maybe the Ford didn't pit. Strategy nonetheless. Smoking Bongs takes the green flag under stage 2, and he's gonna let him go.
Look, I think he forgot to pit.
Yeah.
I think his crew chief just may have called the most interesting thing in the world. Lead a lap and just pit. Back in early 2000s, early 2010s, that strategy would work. But now we award points from laps led. That's kind of a questionable strategy.
It very much is.
Did this dude just lose? Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Let's ride along with Reap here on the broadcast. Looks like he's running about 6th, 7th on the track. Riding the high line here at Phoenix, around 3 and 4. To the line, got Domer underneath him.
As Paul is giving a really good fight to Ronnie Mack here.
Yeah, definitely close that gap just a little bit here on the restart of stage 2. Pulling right along the rear of Ronnie.
Because if they end up collecting each other in a wreck, they've got 2 Joe Gibbs cars right behind them.
Oh yeah, and those guys.
One
have
of
been
them's
hungry.
Kime, and Kime's a hard person to pass.
For sure. He's worked his way up from a 7th starting position tonight. All right, to the lead.
Did you saw that, right?
What?
That kid's
Yeah, I got it. I'm doing it right now.
Oh man, Ronnie Mack's having to go all the way to the pit wall there after the line to block the run of Paul. Paul's putting a lot of pressure here.
Oh, the one car gets into the back of the 92.
Uh-oh.
Nothing seems too bad, but the 92 seems like he might be having some technical issues.
Yeah, more mechanical issues there on the 92. Domer all the way up, sliding into the wall in 3 and 4. Carter Cash putting pressure to get that spot back. Domer outside run, holding steady there. Reaper looking around. Jay Carter Cash as well on the outside. Clears him. Rennie Lou to the outside as well. Jay Carter Cash loses 3 spots there in that lap. Still Paul. Battle for the lead all the way down to the pit wall after the line. Right there on the rear bumper of Ronnie. Putting a lot more pressure. Able to hold it a little bit longer than he did in stage 1. So that looks like positive adjustments on the 7.
Very positive because he's staying about car length and a half behind him at all times.
Yeah, definitely able to make those tires work for you a little bit better so far. So, I mean, that's what you want to do. You know, you just got to keep that guy's mirror full of your car and have him keep looking up.
Ronnie looks like he drove high there, and the 7's there.
Yeah, you just got to distract him a little bit. You got to get him out of that comfortable zone that Ronnie was in stage 1.
You know what about distracting people. You did that at Vegas.
And it worked. It works. It usually always works. Man, Eastwood looked to have position there on Kime for 3rd, but kindly backs out of that, gives his teammate some room before these 2 in front of them get away.
This is a very good battle for the lead here. This is the first true test Ronnie Mac's had all night. Hopefully Paul can hold on and give us a good battle here and give you, the viewers, a tremendous battle for the lead.
Yeah, Paul's definitely doing that right now.
Looks like Ronnie's starting to open up a little bit of a gap. It's about 2 car lengths now.
Man, I tell you, those Nashville chicken strips from KFC are delicious.
I haven't had KFC. I had McDonald's today.
I had a Kroger's Deli.
That sounds good too. I guess it depends on what you get. Oh, looks like Paul got a little loose there off the corner. Looks like he's kind of searching to try to make up a couple links that he lost there.
It looks like a lot of the battles on track have kind of calmed down, and now they're close, but it's not much of a battle anymore.
It's all mainly 2-car battles.
You have the 3-car battle there with Rainey and Carter and...
Yeah, I think that'll turn into it too, because it looks like the 92 is lagging.
But it doesn't seem like there's a lot of side by side. It's more like, oh, that car's chasing this car, but he's not really getting to his bumper or to his door.
Well, I tell you, Paul has definitely made his tires work the whole stage 2 because we're coming to 5 laps to go at the line.
Very short stages we have. Very short stages we have here at. Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh no! Lost a lot of time there. There you go. Big stage points there for Kime. And you know, big stage points for all these guys in Xfinity tonight. All these guys Xfinity Series regulars making the race. So max points for these guys. So
a huge mistake by Paul Rank there.
Huge
he goes from maybe potentially having a chance to win the stage to being P4.
I mean, you to think too, at least he's still in the top 5 for stage points.
Yeah, but there's a huge difference between 4 stage points and 2.
Or even 1. Domer right behind him. In the closing laps here, I think we're coming to 3 to go at the line.
Try and get Eastwood.
Who knows how bad his car got damaged on that though?
Looks like
Ronnie Mac, 3 to go.
As Paul Rank says over his radio, if there's no proof that there's damage, I hit nothing.
Oh, well, I think we got proof on the broadcast that he hit something. I saw the sparks.
Oh, I saw that wall.
I saw metal on metal.
I saw that wall meet him like a taco from Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
He's closing on Eastwood, so this could potentially be for 3rd.
Yeah, there you go. Battle for 3rd.
He's under Eastwood.
That 20 car has never... the 20 drops the car wide.
Mistake, and he's glued to the wall.
And here comes Domer.
Domer could be able to capitalize on that, and
there's
he
your
will
points leader right now, taking fourth. 1 to go, I believe. we'll get this down. Yeah, I believe it's 1 to go.
As of what I can see now.
Yep, you would be correct. It is 1 lap to go in the stage. As not to be one, but Kime has closed the gap a little bit on Ronnie. Not enough to win the stage, but he's closed it enough to be a little bit more respectable.
Yeah,
so
for
far,
sure.
Though, it does look like Paul has been the only one to keep up with Ronnie.
There you go, Ronnie Mac, stage 2 winner.
And Domer almost got P3 from Paul.
Yeah, Domer was coming. I think, you know, Domer has been known in the past to be able to save
Tino's around.
Uh-oh. Across the line or before the line?
I think it's after across the line, but...
Yeah, he was probably on the apron. It's when it shoots you up.
So there we go. Stage 2 results. Ronnie Mac with the W. Kime in second.
Stage
Paul
3
third.
is 56 laps. So if we don't have a caution, we're going to be guaranteed to have at least a green flag pit stop.
You said how long?
56 laps.
When they come back green, it'll probably be 54.
Yeah,
but
so they'll have to make a pit stop.
Now, there could be a chance for 2 pit stops depending on how tires are. And if you want to be smart, do you want to cut the stage in half and pit early before everybody else if you can guarantee your tires make it?
Very tough call because if you do the 2-stop cycle, you have a better chance at the end of the race of having better tires than guys in front of you, but you also take the risk of going a lap down and not getting your lap back.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I think you should do it all depends on the tire, as the tires, as tires wear. Depends how bad the tires were. If they're wearing 3 to 4% a lap, you might have to pit twice. But if they're wearing only about 2%, you might can get away with cutting the stage in half and pitting once.
We're gonna go on board with Kime here.
Oh yeah, Kime putting a lot of pressure on Ronnie Mac now for the lead. Made a few more adjustments after stage 2. Maybe he's looking sporty. Put his name in the race for the win.
Good run off it too.
Yeah, right underneath Ronnie in 3. Oh,
contact.
Letting them know, hey, I'm here. I'm putting my stake in the ground.
Here comes Domer too.
And Domer.
Oh, Kime's gonna get loose on the bottom.
And behind Domer is Paul back up there.
Oh man, Domer really paid
dropped
for
the
it
corner
there.
wide.
A little too tight.
Well,
Domer loses 3 spots in 1 corner.
Yeah, Kime unfortunately was loose on the bottom, and I think ran just up into Domer just a little bit, and Domer had to back off the throttle. Unfortunately, now he's got everybody else breathing down his neck. And once
Paul hits the wall again.
You got that run off though, the close on Kime. Paul and Kime are looking pretty sporty right now. Moving and grooving.
I think if Paul Rink can get by Kime, he might have something for Ronnie Mac. I just don't think Kime has the car for Ronnie.
He's kind of diamonding 1 and 2 to get the run off. Look at a 3-car single file for the lead. Eastwood's 2 car lengths behind Paul. And then you've got Zach Domer.
It's pretty much been the same 5 cars in the top 5 all race.
Oh, yeah. Oh! I'm trying to give Ronnie the little bump and run.
Alright, here comes Paul on the outside of Kime. So what I've noticed with the 19 cars, he drives it deeper than most people.
Yeah, he does.
As I say that, Paul Rank drives it pretty deep and on the outside.
But Kime could lose another position here. The 20 on the outside of him. Domer is just sitting there in fifth, just, waiting for something to happen.
Well, he worked so long getting that track position, and even though you lose just a few positions, that's all you can really do at this point is kind of just wait for somebody to slip up in front of you and get that what you lost back.
This is
now that Paul's back in second, I wonder if he can close on Ronnie.
From everything I'm looking, from my point of view here, it really looks like he's getting Ronnie on entry at the moment, but he's so worried about the 20 and or the 19 behind him on entry that he's kind of having to make his entry better. As I say that, he gets a tremendous exit.
Yeah, that he gained 2 car lengths right there.
And he's in the wall
again! Wall.
Well, more proof.
Eastwood might be taking second here.
Well, that time he hit the wall and didn't lose as much ground. I think it kind of helped him, honestly.
That inside wall pops out at you sometimes.
Yeah, kind of like the outside wall in Vegas last week.
He's got a good exit, though.
What a run!
Wow.
What?
That was a
run.
really good 1 and 2 for him.
Yeah, that is 1 and 2.
See, I was doing it. Like when I was watching the truck race, I was so confused because I was like, wait, this isn't 3 and 4 anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
He's running a little bit higher here than Ronnie Mac. He's gonna try to diamond it down.
Oh,
see if that works.
Well,
yeah, Ronnie
had Kime under him a little bit. That kind of affected his line. Kime's still trying to wedge
driving in
it.
so much deeper. He's driving in so much deeper, and it's affecting the 7. The 7 might want to consider maybe driving in a little bit deeper or running a little bit lower entry so he can keep that.
He just does right there to run the middle.
Well, I think, Ronnie's in such a superb position right now because Ronnie can afford to diamond the track because of Paul not being able to run the line.
He can do it here, though.
Prefers.
See if Paul can do it here. He just runs a solid line all around the corner and gets another good exit. Not as great as he got that one time off 2, but
the advantage, especially to Paul being behind Ronnie, is he can see where he's beating him, so he can set up the pass when he needs to.
Yeah, there you go. Top 3 players right there. Ronnie Mac leading, Paul in second, Kime in
as
third.
Domer's taking 4th.
Yeah, Eastwood has dropped all the way back to what looks like 6th.
5th, 6th, 7th. Yeah, 7th, and getting pressure from Jay Carter in 8th.
Like maybe he got in the wall or something.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe he did hit the wall. Or maybe, I mean, who knows? He could be strategizing and
saving some tires and gas.
Saving.
Sure. So we'll keep an eye on that and see how far Eastwood falls off the pace here in stage 3.
Based off looking at Las Vegas winner Zach Domer's things, the right rear is wearing at an an extreme pace compared to the other cars. Right now, his left front's a 78, his right front's 72, his left rear is 73, but his right rear is at 58%.
Turns 3 and 4 does eat up tires, though.
And we got a little bit side-by-side action there almost to the lead.
Almost. Paul just not able to completely close that gap on Ronnie to pull up alongside the number there.
I think this is all going to come down to that one pit stop. Because Paul might be able to make the adjustments to get him.
But here's the thing. Knowing history of Paul Rink has a history of speeding problems on pit road. He either will miss, he more likely speeds or misses pit road than he actually accurately makes pit road.
And we have to talk about him blowing his transmissions the last 2 races on pit road.
He's had some multiple pit road exit issues as well that have caused him to retire from the race. See if he can learn from those mistakes. He's had the same issues in Cup too as well. He blew a motor in the Las Vegas Cup race, and
and he drives it in.
Nice and deep.
Wow.
That looked like a Chicago deep dish pizza right there.
You know, seeing him do that's making me wonder now. I wonder if he's doing that to get an idea for maybe the end of the race to potentially do a bump and run.
Based off his radio, he is just laughing about it, so he probably messed up.
I mean, these guys are running a really solid race. Domer stalking them in fourth. Hey, but Reap's back there as well. It looks like Reap's got his cars adjusted as well. Not looking too shabby himself, running fifth right now.
It looks like Carter. No, it'll be a runoff. They were 3 wide at one point in turn 1.
Oh, I'm not sure what car back there in 7th or 8th went to the left really hard, but there was some action back there.
Yeah, there was the 39, the 20, and the 92 were almost 3 wide in turns 1.
Oh, Ronnie Max
Paul
around the
deep
corner
again.
a little high. If Paul Rank enters doesn't run high himself, he
3
might
cars
get...
are under a blanket right now for the lead.
Yeah, all it's going to take for one of these cars right here to wiggle, and they're all going to hit each other.
An update on the tires. The right front and the right rear, right front, left rear are starting to wear a little bit more. The right rear is still extremely not wearing anywhere, like it's wearing way too much. It's down to a 39% on Domer's car, and Domer's usually one of the better with tire wear. But if you look behind the leaders while they're battling, he's been closing in the last couple of laps.
He's just,
he's hanging out,
slowly picking away so he can be there at the end.
Yeah, let these guys race each other real hard right now. Domer.
Time is having some really good corners to keep him up with them.
Yeah, for sure. Domer's tire wear, we're looking at his,
Oh,
but we don't know what everyone else is.
That was close.
He hit him, but Time hit him.
Yeah, just a little bit.
We're gonna get a little roof on
This
board
could
here.
be the break Ronnie Mac needs to open up a lead here. Oh!
Go on board with Domer, who's sitting right behind this.
We have more contact there between the 19 and the 7.
Yeah, so we're looking at about 30 laps to go now for the win. These guys are going to have to make a green flag pit stop soon. And once they do, they can make it the rest of the way. What happened there?
He ran. Looked like the 7 ran high, and the 19 was able to take advantage of it.
They didn't make contact, did they?
I didn't see. I didn't see it myself.
I don't think so either.
I didn't see anything. I think Paul drove it in a little bit too deep.
Oh, is the 7 car's tire starting to wear a bit?
Yeah, you could think that you're making a good adjustment, but then what you find is you lose a little bit of that wear over the longer run when you keep adjusting it one way.
One thing they do have to think about, though, is watching the truck race last night. When you get to the last, 2 or 3 laps, your tires are going to be very, very worn. There were a couple last night that did blow tires with coming to the white flag.
Ronnie Mac has had the pit road.
I was about to say, it looks like the pit cycle is beginning to start. This could shuffle things.
I'll keep my eye on Paul Rank 31 here, to see how this goes for him. He should probably be. I see him coming in the next lap or two. Now that Ronnie Mac's pit, there's no reason why these guys shouldn't pit, because if they wait too long, Ronnie Mac's will have such a big lead.
Yeah, he's gonna catch up. It looks like
here comes the 7 cars coming down pit road.
Tino down pit road as well. Jeff in the 11 as well.
Let's keep an eye on the 7 car here, see how his pit road goes, his pit entry and his pit exit. Pit entry looks pretty solid. Now
so
here
Ronnie's
his pit
leaving
exit.
the pits now.
Time
it looks
still
like
out
Reap
on track.
and a 39 car loop. Rainier pitting. I'm still out there, same with Domer.
Yeah, maybe
Domer's
at
going
this
to be coming
point,
in within these
you know,
next
since
couple
you
laps.
since you didn't pit immediately after Ronnie, I think at this point you're trying to just go ahead and make those tires and fuel last as long as you can, so that
And
there's
hope for
a
a caution.
disparity
As the
between
one pits.
your tires. Yeah,
The
Domer's gonna
7
go
car
ahead
has
and come
exited pit
down
road.
pit road now.
Keep an eye on the 19 of Kime.
Paul is right with Ronnie.
Oh, Kime drives the corner high.
Yeah, he's still not coming down pit road. Not that time. Now, man, what if a caution came out right now? Kime would be looking great.
You would.
Yeah, but after pit cycle, if we go green and pit cycles come out, we're going to have a 2-car battle for a lead between the 7 and the 51, and that is huge.
Yeah,
Because
here comes
Paul
Kime
Rank
this
had
lap.
fallen back to 3rd. And he's got fresher tires than the 51 too, just by a lap. But a lap can be a huge difference at track later on in the run.
It can.
All right, so once these
Paul goes a
green
little
flag,
high, so now there's a massive gap to him and Ronnie, but he's going to close it.
well, once these cycles, once this cycles out, will be about 20 laps to go. So these guys looking at the final 20 laps on these tires.
Well, it looks like the 9 car is taking over the lead.
Yeah, maybe Timmy hasn't pitted yet.
Timmy
Obviously.
has to play. Timmy's trying to play strategies. He's entering pit. Looks like he's entering pits now. But it looks like he just has to play some strategy to win this race. Last season, this very race for the Cup Series, I myself almost pulled off a strategy where I made it to the white flag lap before I had to pit. Coming 2 laps to go, I did blow a tire, but it was white flag last season, and I almost made it at the end of the race. I ran out of fuel. I ran out of fuel last season with 2 to go in this race. So, wasn't the best car, but I tried to pull strategy, and it almost helped me win a race. Now, luckily I have that out of the way this season. But as Paul Rank is all over the 51.
I can't really believe that Paul is right on the rear bumper of Ronnie after pit stop. So
I think it's
I mean,
that one lap later. As much
Ronnie,
as you think,
that or Paul just nailed the pit stop. Maybe I'm not.
He
quite
had to
sure.
have.
he
Or,
had
you know,
to
Ronnie
have
must
either
have an
that,
issue.
unless Ronnie did an adjustment that was not happy with the car.
Ronnie fell all. Well, here's the thing: is Paul fell back to 3rd before pit stops.
Well, sure, he was. You know, he was a second and a half off of Ronnie. So, you know, good job by the 7.
51 is officially taken back over the lead.
Okay, so there we go. So we're looking at maybe 19
that
to go
was
right there at the
close.
line, and whoa, big block or move right there on the track for Ronnie. Oh, it looks
The
like
19
Jim
is
Carter
the
took
19
some
is reeling
damage.
in these 2.
Oh, look at. Oh, the 19 is reeling them in. He's within most definitely
oh,
a
man,
second.
and then even that's
I
amazing.
bet
you know?
it's because he stayed out.
I mean,
like, he's
he's
in the-
got
That's the
way better
advantage of
tires
staying
than
out.
Ronnie now. He's got way better tires.
So I mean, I think the 19 has a good shot at winning this.
Oh, the 19's in a really good spot right now. And even more so than Domer in 4th, because Domer's got too much track position to make up. Kime's in prime seat right now on these tires.
He's got
He's
the
got-
best tires of these top 3.
He should be able to
It's
just
not even close.
drive right by them.
Now, it is difficult to pass. From personal experience, passing these 2 guys is one of the most difficult things to do. So catching them is
difficult.
one thing, but passing them is a completely different thing.
Well, as much pressure as Kime was putting on them with equal tires, I'd hate to have Kime behind me with fresh tires.
Looks like they're both a little bit faster than Ronnie Mac, though.
Yeah,
most
for sure.
definitely.
Yeah, battle. There you go. Kime to 2nd right there on the quarter panel for the lead.
As it looks like we're coming to, what, 15 to go?
Real tight.
I believe
I don't think
so.
we're there
15 or
yet.
14.
Oh, yeah, I think it's 15 at the line right there.
But
Yeah,
time is under
call.
Ronnie. gonna drift up a little bit. He's gonna get the run off, and it looks like the 19 is gonna take the lead.
Power move. 19 at Kime time. In the Toyota sponsored
it is
number
time
19.
for Kime.
By the sounds of it, with how many laps are left, it is Kime time.
Paul putting pressure for second now. Goes ahead,
Paul to
takes
second.
second. Ronnie, I think at this point, looking at tires, looking at how many laps are left, and you're just going to have to give to the
I heard
faster
some
car.
radio chatter. It sounded like Ronnie might have a little bit of damage.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting, because it didn't look like he hit anything while we were watching.
Oh,
but
man,
Kime is
Kime's
just
looking
pulling
good.
away from the leader, from them.
Yeah, should be easy money right now.
As long as Kime has no mistakes, this should be his.
Wow, I really did not expect those tires to work out that way.
I'm looking to see how many laps are left.
I would think that Kime would have been seconds behind.
Them.
Yeah, but I just don't think that.
I don't think he has enough time, but he might be able to get to third, depending on how.
I mean, yeah, he could. Maybe
Ronnie
he could
is.
even catch, Paul.
12
as well,
laps
so.
remaining, coming to 11.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Oh, the 11 car.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he just disappeared.
What happened to the 11 trash?
I switched over to him and he wrecked.
He might have reset.
Why'd you do that to him?
Well,
it looks like he did wreck. But it does look... Domer is about...
Oh yeah, we're getting intervals right here.
1 seconds behind as we come to 10 to go.
Yeah, Domer's 2 seconds behind Ronnie in third and 2 seconds ahead of Jake Carter, Cash.
So it looks
Who's
like
running
Domer
fifth.
will come out of this with definitely a top 5 finish.
yeah, he's
That's your
sitting
point
comfortably in fourth.
Most definitely sitting comfortably.
Let's give y'all a quick update on the points coming into this race. Coming into this race, Domer had a 11-point lead over Ronnie Mack. Now, Ronnie Mack has gained 10 stage points because he's won both stages,
Wow.
compared to Zach Domer's. Zach got 3 stage points? 3 or
Something
4
like
stage
that.
points?
Three stage points because he finished third in stage 2.
So there is a potential chance that we potentially can have a new point leader after tonight.
Yeah, but Zach's got Ronnie in his sights, so I think as long as he finishes right there behind him, he'll probably walk away with the
8
points
laps
lead
to
after
go as
Phoenix.
Paul tries to reel in Kime.
Yeah, Paul's actually
With a
stayed
couple
right
of lap
there.
cars coming into play.
Yeah, I'm really surprised as well now that it seems like
Tino
Kime's
and
tires balanced back
Bronco
out.
Boy.
Man, and Paul bringing it all the way
Paul
down the
is
wall
taking
every
that,
lap. I'm telling you.
as I like to call it, Paul has taken that Brad Keselowski line and he's coming within a foot of that inside wall.
It's definitely giving him some advantage there. Whether it's inches or a foot every lap, it's working.
So, Ronnie Mack will not, based on where they finish, Ronnie Mack will not take the points lead unless he's managed to win and Domer finishes anywhere else. Now, Kime, on the other hand, don't know what, I can't remember exactly what he's finished at in stage points.
I think Kime will move
I'm
up
telling
to
you
third.
guys, we got another great battle here on the broadcast because these guys are going to
Maybe
hit
second.
5 to go at the line. Paul is within 5 car lengths of the lead now.
Closing
So-
in,
watching that mirror.
This could turn into a last lap pass, especially with lap traffic coming up.
Now Tino's going
Kime
to give
will
away down the
definitely
I'm
move
bottom.
gonna
to
give them a
third
line to
points.
let them battle it out.
Bronco
It
Boy,
looks
last
like
car on the
they have
lead
the
lap.
18 ahead of them.
Paul right there. Where's Ronnie? Nowhere to be seen. Ronnie way back there now. Why, I tell you, man, maybe we saw these guys, Kime and Paul in stage 1 and stage 2, have to make adjustments because of Ronnie's car. Now look, Ronnie's third.
They did
and
what they needed to.
and he's out of the picture. These guys kept up with adjustments all race and were able to beat Ronnie.
Paul's gonna get a run off.
Now, my question is, imagine if Paul does not hit the wall in stage 2. Can Paul had the better car?
I wonder if he doesn't hit the wall, if he's in there.
Oh,
how many laps to go?
He's catching him.
That was 3. That was 3 at the line. I believe it was 3.
The 18 gonna help his teammate, or is he gonna get out of the way?
Well, Ross Chastain right there. Bronco Boy to the bottom is gonna give Paul room on the outside.
He's gonna let them go at it. Let's see if Paul can close
2 to go at the line.
2 laps to go.
I believe. Don't hold it to me.
That's so. 2 to go. You're correct.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 to go.
Oh God.
Oh, the 19 runs the car a little bit higher.
It looks like Heim is trying to diamond, so he can kind of give himself some
room on the straights.
Run off to keep the distance.
Yeah, I'd rather do that as well. Heim all the way to the bottom that time, though.
Heim runs up, and as we come to the white flag at Phoenix.
The credit one! White flag!
Oh, man, Paul, inches away from that wall. He's going to give it everything he's got going into 1 right here.
I wish. He drives it in. This could... Oof.
He's going to be there.
He's going to drive it into 3.
Go.
But overall, this is a really good run for Paul.
Oh, he almost got him.
He almost got there, but
win at Phoenix.
Comes out with the win.
Wow, really good race.
That was a really good race.
Anyone got Keim as a friend?
I do.
If you want, you can add him to this party and see if he'll join.
Loomis, text him and tell him to join.
There you go. There's the results. Keim, your winner today at Phoenix. Paul in 2nd. Ronnie Mack in 3rd. Zach Domer in 4th. Jay Carter Cash 5th. Rainey Lou 6th. Eastwood 7th. Reaper in 8th. Schmokenbogs end up rallying for a 9th. And Timmy in the number 9 finishes 10th today at Phoenix. Really good race, guys. I really loved how stage 3 worked out.
I very much enjoyed that.
Very impressed. Here. I got about 15 minutes. We got about 15 minutes for me.
Hopefully we can get Keim in here.
Yeah, we'll give him a second and see.
Winner. That was really good.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed the broadcast, remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Go ahead, hit that notification bell as well. That way you see when we do go live to catch all these great races from the Next Generation Racing League. As well, you can go to www.nextgenerationracingleague.com. We have a website. It's live. It's under construction, but there are a lot of resources that you can go and check out league stuff there.
Make sure to turn in tomorrow at 8:40 for the Cup race at Phoenix.
You won't see my beautiful number 4 car there because Holland broke down. Let's put it that way.
The Holland broke down.
We broke down in
Phoenix, huh?
Well, we broke down in Atlanta 2 days ago, and
that's not good. You didn't get very far.
No, we did not.
Oh,
Don't know why we were in Atlanta, but
don't worry. The 11 car is looking for a good, strong run at Phoenix. Hopefully.
Hopefully it ends up in the outside
96 is looking to go back-to-back with Racer.
Nice.
We'll see. Well,
even if I was there tomorrow, Phoenix is my worst track, and it wouldn't go well for me.
Oh man, Phoenix is fun. It's a dirt track, baby.
Phoenix is one of my best.
It's a dirt track.
Kinda. It's an asphalt track that looks like a dirt track. Yeah,
very much so.
Acts like a dirt track. Something like that.
think you're just on crack.
No. I'm on dirt.
Let's see if we can get time in this.
Congratulations.
If we can't get Kime, we could probably get Paul just to ask, maybe see what he needed a little bit more of to try and get him.
Yeah, I'm down for either
We're trying to
one.
get an interview with the race winner. If not, we can figure it out. But you know what? No. Proud of how everything worked out tonight, though.
It was a good race.
Great race. Yeah.
As the next race they will head to is Iowa.
Yes, the Xfinity Series is off on next Monday, and they won't return racing until the following Thursday, which is a week from today, for the Iowa race, which will be another Xfinity regulars only race. You might see a couple of truck guys sprinkled in there, but it's definitely guaranteed Xfinity guys only, no Cup guys. So,
are we going to start calling these the Xfinity $1 million races, where it's Xfinity Series only guys?
We can't call them the $1 million races because there's not even a penny on the line. So,
well, we can give them the fake money. We have plenty of unlimited fake money.
Only we could throw like a bounty on somebody.
Here in NGRL, we don't give out fake money.
Good point.
If you want money, just ask Legend.
Yeah, he gives out money.
Yeah, Legend does give out. We're not going to talk about the incidents of season 2 and 3, but
those are in the past. We're looking towards the future.
Because that's all NGRL is. Nobody has it better than us.
Oh,
a lot of
wait, Kime
has
just popped on Discord. So we might be able to get Kime in here.
He is taking a very long burnout celebration. This is very
He definitely is. He's taking a very long burnout celebration.
It's very unacceptable.
Trash, I'm going to need you to be like Rutledge Wood and go out there with your mic.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
I'm going to need you to go out there and ask about
I'll go out there and give him that post-race interview. I'm stretching the knees right now. Well, can we just talk about how...
Yes! We got the race winner in here!
How's it going, guys?
How's it going? Congratulations on your first win of the season. It comes a lot earlier than last season's win. How does getting your win... How does getting your first win of the season out of the way early, does this set you up and make you feel like maybe you can make that second run for the championship?
Oh, I think I can. I mean, I had a good shot last year, except for Chief was a freaking monster. I mean, I was with him a lot of the times. I just didn't get the stage just like he did, and just, I mean, he by the points, he stuck up the show, and apparently I didn't realize he got as many penalties as I did.
Last year, in the Xfinity Series, you only won one race. Now we are 2 races through the season. You've already 3 races. I can't count. You've already won a race this season. How can you build off of today's win and propel yourself in the coming weeks as you have another track next? Our next race is Iowa, and a track that's been really good for you in the past. How can you propel yourself and get more victories?
I just like running those short tracks. I mean, and I also like running this 1.5s, but the ones that I need to get better on the sliders is road courses, because that's the one thing that's been hurting me, I think, in the regular season and the playoffs is I just haven't had the road course speed or consistency or just not staying out of trouble. We'll just put it that way.
So if you were to say one thing, as us here in the broadcast booth, we noticed at the race 1, the 51 car Ronnie dominated the beginning parts of this race. As stage 2 went on, you and the 7 closed that gap, and then the third stage y'all closed the gap even more by not letting him out more than a car length and a half. What were the keys as the race went on to getting y'all's cars closer and there at the end of the race even better than Ronnie Max?
I just think I had a better long run car than him. And our cars were pretty similar. It's just the first stage, it took me so long to get around Carter. And then get by the 20. I think the first 3 of us were actually running pretty consistent speed for the last half of the stage 1. It's just he had the big gap, starting up front and everything, and it just took a little while catch back up to them.
They're when y'all all make green flag stops. We saw Ronnie pit, we saw Paul pit, and then it took you a few laps to pit. And to be honest, us up here in the booth, we question your ability if you're going to be able to win. Obviously, no trouble. What was the thinking and the strategy like there to cause yourself to stretch while the other two undercut?
Pretty much after the first 5 laps, I don't really lose that much speed at Phoenix. It stayed pretty consistent around, I forget whatever the time is, but like 26 or 27, whatever the flat is on it. My car was staying pretty consistent at that, so I didn't think I'd lose too much to him. And I'm sometimes pretty aggressive getting into the pits. I was hoping I had a better pit entrance than they did.
So you came into today's race. Final question. You came into today's race 4th in points, a point behind the 08 of Reap, and quite a few points behind Domer and Ronnie. You obviously were able to close the gap. You weren't able to close the gap as much as you wanted to due to the fact Ronnie won the stages. So probably in the end, you probably didn't close as much on Ronnie as you did Domer. But how does this shape up for you in the point standing wise? How do you feel like this can help you build points wise?
I'm not worried about points until the playoffs. Right now, it's just building. We do have a playoffs this year, right?
Yeah.
Understandably, yes.
Okay. So, I mean, right now, I'm not overly worried about the points. I think I can do consistent good enough to where I'll be, in the playoff spot. So, it's just banking those points, getting those bonus points.
Hey, well, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you again next Thursday.
Hey, go Team Toyota.
Good.
Yeah, go team Toyota.
Yeah.
The only bad thing is, me and the teammate got into it in one of the stages.
I did see
that. It was good racing.
It was a very good race, though.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, Tom.
Thanks. You guys have a good night.
Hey, you too, man. All right, guys. I want to thank Lumisit and Trash for being in the booth with us tonight. Guys, great call on the race. I think we saw a great race. And so far, Season 6 is shaping up to be a great year.
Could be the best NGRL season ever.
Yeah, I think we're going to write off Fox
each series having different winners other than the trucks.
Best season ever.
This has been the greatest start to a season I think I've seen in this league in my 6 seasons here.
So far, we've gotten 2 Cup races and 3 Xfinity races, and we've had 3 different winners in Xfinity and 2 in Cup.
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep it 2 in Cup for a while. We're going to go on a little
What are
streak,
you going to go on, like a 9-race win streak?
Yeah, that sounds good. That'll make everybody quit. All right, guys.
We got the returning Dolgen next week, so.
Yeah, we'll see. I ain't scared.
Yeah, we do.
I ain't scared.
You're terrified. You're petrified.
All right, guys. We'll be live around 7:40 Central, 8:40 Eastern tomorrow for the Cup race. I guess they'll ride along hood style with me again, and we'll have a good race, guys. Good luck tomorrow.
We will.
Later, everybody.